Hi everybody, I'm Sharon from Embody Health and Wellness here in Hilliard, Ohio, and I'm delighted to be partnering with the Hilliard Department of Recreation and Parks and their Healthy Hilliard program to show you how to make something fun and healthy at home. So I've been racking my brains trying to think about what we can do with what's on hand, and I came up with an idea that I think you'll like. You'll need an orange, and what it's going to end up being is a nice candle, okay? It doesn't require ordering anything online or waiting or doing anything like that. It just really requires looking at what you have on hand and making a candle. I thought the orange was a perfect thing. So, some tools that you'll need: a knife and a spoon. I know there are fancier gadgets that will help you get the orange out of the rind a lot easier, but I am where I am in quarantine, so I'm just pulling out what I have from my drawers and from my pantry. Because of the nature of the business that I'm in, though, and Embody Health and Wellness does massage and skincare and wellness classes, I happen to have some essential oils on hand that I thought would be great to enhance the smell of the candle. If you don't have that, though, you can use lemon juice or lime juice. Okay, so put that right there. Okay, so probably other things that you'll need: paper towel, a lighter, and oil. Now, I happen to have extra virgin oil in my pantry, but a lot of people, you don't need that. Really, you can use vegetable oil, corn oil, peanut oil, safflower oil, whatever you have. And if you're going to be doing this with kids as a little fun project, I would suggest using vegetable oil that you're not going to mind as much if it spills and it gets a little messy. Okay? So again, this is what I'm using. And I like the extra virgin just because it's a little more viscous and it'll make the candle last a little bit longer. Okay? So I'm going to put that right over here. Okay? Right there. This is not a commercial for Belucci, by the way. There we go. It's just to show you the olive oil. Okay, so let's get started. So I have an orange, and for time's sake, I've already cut it. So basically, you're going to have that, open it up just like that, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to score the orange just to make sure that the rind itself stays nice and cylindrical for your candle. So you score it just like that. And then take your spoon and jam it in there. And hopefully your orange cooperates and you're able to get out the orange meat pretty quickly. Now this is the healthy part, of course, because you can always end up just eating a little bite of your orange. That's good. I'll have some more later. And then just sort of scrape out the other things, just the rest of the meat of the orange, just to make sure you hollow it out. And if you're lucky, the stem might stay, which you can try and use as a wick. But I have to tell you that this stays pretty wet, so it's going to be hard to light that. But we'll give it a go, and I have a little bit of a trick that might help. So let's say you have a stem in there, okay? So I'm going to take just a little bit of my paper towel here, and honestly, I just want to dry my hands so that get the orange off, clean up just a little bit, okay? So I've got that there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take part of my paper towel, I ripped off a piece, and I'm just going to roll like that, making a wick. Okay, I know that I said I had the stem in there, but honestly, it just hasn't been cooperative with me when I've tried it. So I'm going to trim that up. Okay, and I'm going to stick this in here like that, next to the stem. It'll probably just hold it up a little bit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our oil, okay, and we're going to just put the oil right in here just like that. And I don't want it to get too saturated, but I'm going to put it probably about a quarter of the way in, right like that. And my paper towel just fell over in it, but that's okay. I'm leaning it up against the stem, just like that. And now what I'm going to do is use some of my essential oils. I have orange. Now, for those of you who have not worked with essential oils before, sometimes it helps if you open both bottles at the same time, just to smell how they smell together. And orange and lavender actually smell amazing. So I'm going to put some drops in here. Right? Come on. Here we go. Put some drops in there. Put some lavender in there. Just like that. And already it smells kind of amazing. When you do put the tops on, make sure that the right tops go with the right bottle. That always helps. And I'll even put the lid back on the oil while I have that there, so I don't make a mess. And now your candle is ready to go. So let's light up the candle and see how it works. So the paper towel fell in there and got a little wet, but that's okay. That happens. So that's a little too wet. I had a feeling that was going to happen. So we're going to take that out, and I made another wick just in case. And we're going to just stick that down in there, and we're going to light it up. And voila! There we go. We have our candle lit. And honestly, this candle that we made with the oil in it and the essential oils is going to last for a couple hours. It's really quite amazing. So I've made a few of them. I actually have another one right here that I put different essential oils in. We're going to light both of those up here, if it'll stay lit, unless it's already saturated. But that's okay. You know why? Because we can always just stick another wick in there and just light it up. You can replace the wicks pretty easily. There it goes. So now I've got two candles there. And these candles will last you a couple hours. So don't worry about if things don't work out at the first time, okay? Because obviously I've been doing this, practicing it a lot, and each time I do it, I have a different problem that I have to solve. So when the stem is too wet, take it out, put it into paper towel. You can save them and you can reuse them again. I put one in the bathroom, I've put one in the kitchen, and they smell amazing. So that's today's fun activity, and I think you'll really enjoy this. So this will be a great fragrance for your house, and until next time, this is Sharon from Embody Health and Wellness here in Hilliard, and if you like us, please visit us online at www.embodyhilliard.com, and please like us and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thanks.